Hey folks, welcome back to the ranch of Rivershine, where today we are going to be training Lush Thunder, one of our recent acquisitions from the wild horses who we tamed from the forest and who is our little buddy now. We are planning to breed him with one of our other horses, but for now he's still got lots of potential, which means that he's got training to do still. And we're going to brush him off, make sure he's all clean, then we're going to feed him. And we're going to keep a treat for him for later in the day, so we'll give him a treat later. So we're going to give him some Timothy hay. We're also going to give him some Milo grain. Still haven't learned how to pronounce that. Anyway, so he's all taken care of for now. We'll take him out and train him later. And you guys, if you have been watching the rest of the series, may remember that Cardinal Sunshine was pregnant. She is no longer pregnant. She has had her baby, who we'll take a look at in just a moment. Alright, so we gotta clean up after her, obviously. We gotta brush her. Brushy, brushy, brush. She's actually quite clean already, because we didn't take her out or ride her yesterday. So let's see, we're gonna feed her a little bit of orchard grass, and we'll give her a treat, a carrot, just for good measure. Isn't that cute? It's so cute. Oh, okay, there we go. We're alright. So this is, her baby, Wispy Blush, who is a young colt, a baby boy. And we're going to brush him, because he's actually quite dirty, considering he's been in the stall, in the stable, since yesterday, since when he was born. Let's see, so, come on. There we go, he's all shiny and clean now, which is fantastic. We want him to be cared for as well as we can care for him. Oh, come on, buddy. Come on, little guy. There we go. Make sure he's all clean. And let's see, his care is only at 66%, which is a bit strange. Oh wait, there we go. His tail is dirty, I guess. We still got a little bit of dirt on his tail. That's so strange. Right, there we go. I don't think he's got any dirt anywhere else on him. I could be wrong. Let's try his mane. No, his mane is glossy and clean. But his belly. No, his belly's okay, so I'm not entirely sure why the care meter isn't completely full. But anyway, it does that for the baby horses, and I'm not sure why. Let's give him a carrot. That is adorable. And anyway, going to continue on with our horse care. We're also taking care of Cold Mist. Cold Mist is the breeding partner for, what was his name, Lush Thunder. So we're going to be trying to pair them today. And we're going to be brushing off Cold Mist. Again, Cold Mist didn't do any training yesterday. So, she is relatively clean, which is always good to see. You love to see it. You love to see clean horses, right? So we're going to go ahead and give her some oats and a carrot once again. And finally, there is Sunny Pancake, who is a healthy young adult. We will be breeding her eventually in the future, but I don't believe she can breed until she becomes a healthy adult. Not just a young adult, but an adult. Just a plain old vanilla flavored adult. So, probably not the right analogy to use there, but I don't know. Anyway, we'll feed her some orchard grass, and we're not going to give her a treat yet. We'll save that for later in the day as well. Like I said, we were going to pair Lush Thunder and, what's her name? Cold Mist. But first, I would like to do some training with Lush Thunder. So we're going to be taking him out to train his stats a little bit. And I know exactly where we're going to go. But first, let's grab some straw, which we can get as a forage item, which will help us care for our horses, because we can use that as bedding. So, alright, here we go. We're heading into town, first of all. One thing... So we have to go through the town to get to the lake, which is where I want to train Lush Thunder today. But also, we do have a quest in town that I would like to complete today. Okay. So, first we're going to grab this straw and this apple. I wonder if you guys can hear my neighbors upstairs again today. They're making all kinds of noises with their squeaky floorboards. But anyway, we're going to head over to River. The horse training person, I don't know what that's called, the horse trainer, I guess. And we're going to talk to her, and I believe this will complete a quest which will allow us to unlock higher level races, but I'm not entirely sure. So we'll find out. She does live right over there at this little is called the Town Stable, it looks like, according to this sign. And I believe River lives here. We can check on the map in just a second to see if she's here. Which she is. She's in her home at the Town Stable, it looks like. Alright, so let's go inside. She's usually upstairs. Here she is. Hey, River. Alright, so we do have a quest to complete with her. I can see you've been busy training Lush Thunder. It must be a lot more fun to dash around town now compared to when you first started riding. Yes, indeed. Looks like you're ready to participate in the advanced competitions, and I bet you're ready to win them, too. Heck yes! Alright, so we unlock advanced competitions, it sounds like. Let me get a sip of soda real quick. Oh my goodness, I do love soda. Alright, so we're going to hop right back on Lush Thunder and get to training. But first, I would like to take a peek and see what advanced competitions we have unlocked right away. So we're going to head to the the competition board, rather. Right over here, and we can access this from our ranch as well. Okay, let's see. Let's see, so we have the advanced race unlocked in none of the areas, actually. I wonder if they only get unlocked the next day in-game? Interesting. Well, we will be looking forward to that in the future, but for now, let's go train Lush Thunder in the lake area. The Crystal Lake area. Which is right over here. So Lush Thunder is, or was originally a wild horse that we found in the forest area. Like I was saying, this is the lake area, so this is not where we found Lush Thunder, although in the near future we will be able to find wild horses here. We will have a chance to find them, but before we are able to unlock that capability, we need to actually get a little bit more money in our wallet so that we can buy the wild horse pen that will be built in this zone. Because right now we don't have a wild... okay, we're not very... We cannot make that jump because Lush Thunder is not very good at jumping. Like I said, since he was originally a wild horse, we have to essentially train his stats from 0, right? And jump is not one of the stats that he was originally strong at, although he didn't really have very strong stats to begin with. Because wild horses, like I said, they don't have very good stats, but they do have a lot of potential, so you can train them. You can train them quite a lot, and increase their stats that way. Right? So anyway, we're getting a little bit of jump stat for them. For him. For Lush Thunder as we're jumping over these obstacles. And his stamina will go down as we're doing that. And we'll have to give him a treat later to bring his stamina back up, because every time we jump one of these obstacles, and also over time while we're cantering and turning and doing all sorts of movement things, his stamina will go down. And the only way for us to increase that is either to give him a treat, which we can only do once a day, or for him to rest overnight in the stable, right? Okay. So we're just gonna trot over these jumps. Boom. Boom, boom. There we go. And so the main stats that I want to train today for Lush Thunder are jump, obviously, but also flexibility, which increases as you're turning. So we're just gonna go over... Uh-oh. I don't know if... Can we do that obstacle? Hold on. I don't think we can do that one yet, still. Yet? Still? Both. Yeah, I don't think we can. Alright. We'll just keep training on the easier obstacles for now, then. The easier jumps. Alright, let's see. And by the way, while we're out here, we are keeping an eye out for, hay, or is it hay? Yeah, it's hay. That we can forage. We can also forage straw. So basically we're just keeping an eye out for items that we can forage to help us care for our horses. We can also find carrots like we found earlier, and apples, and also barley, which I think helps you train your horse's stamina, I think, if you feed it to the horse. I don't 100% remember, so I could be remembering wrong there. But did my mic just fall down during this episode? I'm pretty sure I adjusted my mic to be higher up, but it's fallen down. I really hope my voice volume is okay this episode. Sorry about that if it like suddenly became quieter at some point in the episode. That's probably because my mic just went dunk. Like fell down because I have it on a little arm, which like holds it up, at a good angle, like close to my face, but that clearly is not working here. I need to tighten the screws on it a little bit. Anyway. Alright, so let's see. Hopefully soon. Oh, hey. I see some alfalfa hay in the distance. I see some in the distance, okay? Actually, this mic thing is bothering me. I might take a second to fix that. Alright, and now that we've got our alfalfa hay, give me just a second to fix that. Alright, we should be back and hopefully at a slightly higher voice volume, so sorry about that. Oh my gosh, that was, we're having a lot of technical difficulties lately, but it's all part of the process, you know what I mean? Like, figuring out, like how is the, you know, how tightly do I need to keep my mic screwed and that kind of thing. Oh, I've screwed it on too high now. Like too close to my face now, and I think my camera's having, like, this is, see, it has to be a balance, right? Because my camera's having trouble, like, capturing my mouth, I think, because okay, so here's something about me. I am very, very short IRL, so, like, my mic basically just, like, goes directly in front of my face, and my camera can't, like, can't see my mouth sometimes. Let's feed Lush Thunder a piece of pumpkin. That'll bring his stamina up. But anyway, I am actually 4'10" IRL. So yeah, so it's pretty short. So like, if I place like my mic like right in front of my face and then my camera like, you know, like in front of me, the mic will actually like block my face if it's like not in the exact right position. So anyway, but like finding the exact right, that's a challenge of YouTubing, right? Is like you gotta find the right balance between all of these things, and then something, you know, is bound to go wrong a lot of the time. And then you gotta adjust things, and it's really like I said, it's a process. It's a process. But it's a process that I'm really enjoying. And like, and you guys have just made it like a delightful process, I will say. It's been really fun just like getting to share games with you guys. So thank you for that. I've had a lot of people like come to me when they find out that I've been, you know, working on a YouTube channel, and they'll be like, what do you think about that? Do you like it? And yes, I love it. It's really fun. And I've had people kind of like ask me like, well, you know, do you have any advice? I don't know if I necessarily have any specific advice like off the top of my head. No, yeah, I do. I do have advice. My biggest advice for, if any of you are thinking of starting a YouTube channel, my biggest advice to you is just do it. This is the advice that I always give people when they say that they're thinking of streaming as well, because I do also stream on Twitch under the same name as I have here. So feel free to go follow me over there if you're ever interested in live content. Wink. Anyway, but yeah, the advice I always give to people about streaming is just start. If you can't start today, set up today so that you can start tomorrow, you know? Because an issue that I had that kept me from streaming for a while was I kept like trying to wait until I felt ready. But at some point I realized I would never feel ready to start streaming, and like I think the same probably goes for YouTube. Like try to start like planning your first video right away, in my opinion. And also be wary of over planning, because like I do this a lot where, you know, I want to get something right the first time, and like, you know, I want it to be just right. There's all these things about it that I want to have in it, but sometimes I end up not creating a thing because I spend all of the energy that I have to work on it on that planning phase, you know what I mean? And it just gets planned and planned and planned, and it never gets made. And I think planning can be powerful and a good tool to have, but if it's the only tool that you're using, or like, especially if you're a perfectionist like me, just be careful that it doesn't become your only tool, right? That it doesn't hold you back from actually creating. That's my advice, not just as a YouTuber, but as a creative person in general, as a creator in general. I think that's something that I personally struggle with, and I think I'm sure other people struggle with it as well. Anyway, how long have we been recording for? 15 minutes? Dang, since we slowed down the in-game timer slightly, it's been like I feel like in-game days are lasting like a long time, but I kind of like it because it gives me more time with you guys each episode, and we're just like, I don't know, we're just kind of vibing anyways, training this horse, so I have zero complaints about it, you know what I mean? Oh, we were able to jump that one, that's good. I wasn't sure. The safe area was kind of like obscured by the grass, the snowy grass, so I wasn't sure if we were gonna make that one or not. Anyway, we can also go to this little training arena, and just use the last of Lush Thunder's stamina for the day, training his jump. Ooh, there we go. That consumes a bit of stamina and gives him a point of jump. I don't know why I didn't think to do this right away, by the way. It's okay, we got a lot of foraged goods, so I'm quite happy with the roundabout way that we kind of took to training Lush Thunder. And let's see, one more jump. Boom, there we go, and he's out of stamina for the day. So, we are going to teleport back to the entrance. Whoop, there we go. And we're going to head through Rivershine Town back to our ranch. Alrighty, here goes nothing. Okay. Oh my god, can you guys hear my neighbors? That's another thing that, like... They're being very noisy tonight, but anyway. That's another thing that, like, I feel like as I get more comfortable with the YouTube... as I get more comfortable... Oh! Almost ran into that tree. As I get more comfortable with... I will finish the story eventually. As I get more comfortable as a YouTuber, I think little things like, you know, noises that my neighbors are making with their squeaky-ass floorboards that you guys may or may not be able to hear and may or may not care about, I feel like little things like that will probably make me, like, less bothered. Like, they'll probably bother me less as I gain more confidence. Because, like, there's a lot of little things like that where, like, when I'm recording, I'm just like, oh my god, this is actively ruining the video right now, nobody's gonna watch it, you know? Which is silly, because... No. Not true. You know, and even if it is true, like, people don't have to watch. That's fine, you know? Anyway, let's take Sunny Pancake out. She doesn't need to be trained, but listen, I saw something over here that I want. It's like a single carrot. Wait, where is it? I know I saw a carrot out here somewhere. Hold on. I know I saw a carrot out here. Was it over here? Was it over here? Damn. This game turning me into a... Ah, here it is. I was gonna say turning me into a liar. But anyway. Okay. So... I think, why don't we take... Oh, okay, hold on. Actually, the next thing I want to do is I want to check on the potential of Lush Thunder, see how much he has left. Because I do want to finish training him before we breed him, but I also really want to get that breeding going, so... Dang, he still has 20% left, so there's still quite a lot of training we have to do with him before I'm gonna be happy breeding him. But anyway, dang, we're closing in on 19 minutes, which means I think we are going to call the episode a little, well, it's early in-game time, but not so early in real time. So we're going to close the episode out here, I think. Spent a lot of time training Lush Thunder, and anyway... thank you guys for being here. This is always so fun. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, that's the best way to figure out when there are new episodes, and it helps me out a lot. So, I hope to see you guys next time, alright? Bye!